I guess one thing worth mentioning as well that people don't realise is happening with regards to the lions in South Africa is the lion bone trade. So I'm sure a lot of people are aware of the tiger bone trade, and that across Asia, you can buy tiger bone illegally that are made into so-called medicines that can help. Well, they can't help, but are sold as helping various illnesses. And people don't realise now that tiger numbers are so depleted that they're using lion bones instead to make those medicines. So the lions in South Africa, not only are they sold in canned hunting, but the South African government is permitting the sale of lion bones across to the markets in Asia, which is putting wild lions at risk of poaching, because obviously there's a market now for those bones to be sold. And there's links to crime syndicates across Southeast Asia as well that are selling these lion bones. So I guess that's the other part of my campaign, is making those tourists aware that not only are they cuddling lion cubs that are probably going to be killed in a canned hunt, but also their bones are now being sold overseas as these phony Asian medicines that just there's reports of lions that have arthritis, that they've been bred so badly that the lions have arthritis, and their bones are being sold in medicines to cure human arthritis. You can't make this up, honestly. It's ridiculous. But that's the only other thing that I thought was worth touching on with the lion stuff.
I guess it's I mean it's great to talk about all these things, and it's good to sort of educate oneself about these things, but then you also, unless you're someone like you who is doing good work around this stuff, you could be listening to this and feeling sort of well, that's awful, but I don't really know what I can do about it. I'm not planning on going on a trip to South Africa to be able to avoid these places anyway. So is there things that people can do to either to help, or to raise awareness, or to give to charity? What can people do to feel less sort of useless around these things, I guess?
I mean, in my opinion, education is key. So even if you're not going to go and volunteer in South Africa, you can still share the message that doing it is wrong, and you might be able to stop another person going to do it instead. So there's loads of resources online, I think, that can be shared, not just as a plug for my stuff, which you can share if you like, but there's other films. There's a film called Blood Lions, which is a 90-minute documentary, which is just amazing, and I recommend it to everyone to watch it if you've got the time. And then there's my film, which is 15 minutes. So if you want a bit of a shorter one, you can watch that. So charities that you can support, I'd say Born Free Foundation do amazing work. Four Paws in South Africa are actually on the ground doing amazing work. So are Born Free. So if it's a monetary thing, and if you want to make donations, you can donate to the charities on the ground in South Africa that are doing the hands-on difference. Whereas I would say donating to me isn't worth your time. You can donate to my charity if you like, but I would prefer that your money goes to somewhere on the ground that is going to help an individual lion. And there's loads of things you can do. You can write to the UK governments and say that you want imports of trophies to be banned into the UK, which they're currently not.
Oh, what? So you can go, and
I think so.
Because that had never occurred to me that you could then take it home with you, but I guess that's the reason people do it. So
yeah, I'm 99% sure that the UK haven't banned it. Some countries have, which is amazing. But the UK government, I think, I might be wrong on this, and it's bad if I am, but I'm pretty sure they haven't banned it yet.